Hey guys, welcome back to some more AFK Arena. In today's video, we're back over on the test server to check out the new update that has just dropped on it. We got the new hero Torne, and a few other things that we want to go through, so let's get into the video. Okay, so before we get into the new hero, a few things I just wanted to cover quickly from the update notes is, firstly, the new event, the Invisible Expedition. It's coming out tomorrow, so we'll cover that on an account thanks to Gwendolyn on Discord. We're going to be using that account to look at it because that is in chapter 19, and we can check that out when it comes. Then the next thing I want to look at is the advancement rewards. They implemented a second stage of advancement rewards. From the pictures that I've seen from people who are up to chapter 20 on the test server, it looks like it's going to be another 45,000 diamonds, being 9,000 per chapter for chapter 21, 22, 23, 24, and 25. So that's going to be really nice. The price point looks like it's going to be the same price point as the original. So whatever your currency was, whatever the cost of the original advancement rewards, which for Australian dollars, I think it was like 30 something. So it's another really good value pack. I think it's a good one because anyone who spends a little is going to snap it up and get some really good value out of it, and the game's going to get a lot more money to put into development. So it's a win-win all around. Even free-to-play players, who cares? The pay-to-play players get the good stuff, put more money into the game, more development comes. I mean, these updates have been coming really fast. So that's that one. Then I wanted to quickly look at a couple other changes. So I just want to go here quickly to Estrilda, because her knockback was supposed to be knocking them back further. I just want to see how far. That is definitely further. That's in line with the Hendrik knockback. That is a really good buff for Gwyneth users who are using Estrilda. So that is nice. The other one is that Nara was supposed to get the visual enhancement. So let's check Nara. Yeah, Nara's looking she is looking real crisp. Like, that's looking a lot clearer than it used to. So that is another good change. That's cool. Happy with that. But now let's look at Torne, the new hero. So this guy actually, he looks a lot better in game than his, like, this picture. I like the in-game colors way more than I like this. This is way too green and blue. He looks way cooler. Tell me if you agree. Like, I just like the coloration of this. I feel like if that coloration was on this picture would be a lot better, but I really do like this normal coloration of the bones. I like the whole bone aspect of it. I reckon it's really cool. I like, as soon as I saw him in game, I liked him more. Plus he's got the third head, which I didn't even see in this, which is kind of hanging out there, but I never realized that was like a third head. It's pretty cool. Anyway, let's go to his skills. This one, Piercing Bones, deals 300% damage to all enemies and causes bone spikes to protrude from the battlefield for 8 seconds. Bone spikes are able to deal damage once every 0.25 seconds. If an enemy moves position within these 0.25 seconds, they will subsequently lose 3% of their max health. Torne regrows his Bone Whip after using this ability. So the Bone Whip is something, when we go to use him, you'll see a lot is tied to his using the Bone Whip. He does lose it, but then abilities regenerate the Bone Whip, and then it ties into his signature item. But the bit about moving, we'll have to wait and see whether it's like just moving a little bit or whether they have to move a large distance to actually lose that 3%. But we'll see how that goes. 300% damage, like, as a base, isn't too bad anyway for that. So let's jump into the next one. Torne traps an enemy within a prison of bones and then proceeds to smash into the enemy, dealing 260% damage, also causing them to be knocked backwards. After being knocked backwards, I think this is a typo. It says the enemy loses 8 haste points for a duration of 100 seconds. I feel like that's going to be inversed. I feel like it's 100 haste lost for 8 seconds. I feel like that's the way it's supposed to be, but, you know, you might just have a 100-second debuff on them. I don't know. But definitely I think it's 100 haste for 8 seconds. Makes more sense to me. Next ability. Torne deals 180% AoE damage 3 times, which goes up to 200%. So it's actually 600% AoE damage. Obviously, once you multiply the 200 by 3. To all enemies that are standing before him. When the final attack leeches 25% health from the final enemy. All enemies that were struck by this attack are unable to recover life for the following 9 seconds. Torne regrows his bone whip after using this ability. Once again, talking about the bone whip, you'll see basically that big thing on his arm there, the bone whip. You'll see he loses it and then he grows it back like that. This ability, this is kind of cool. I like this last ability. So Torne absorbs the remains of any dead heroes on the battlefield and forms a bone whip out of their bones. Yes, he takes their bones and makes a whip out of them. Simultaneously, he recovers 30% of his max health and increases the value of his max health by the same amount, which is huge. So his max health his health goes up. So his positioning of his health should stay the same, I believe, but he just gets more max health. So if you heal him, he gets even more tanky. Really, really nice. The area of all of Torne's AoE abilities is increased after this ability is used for the first time. So once he uses it, only one time you get that, but still not bad. And also it increases to 40% restored. Not too sure if it's 40% restored and still 30% increased on the max health, or whether it's 40 and 40. But nonetheless, good skill. Next, we look at the signature item. So this one, every time Torne forms a bone whip, and as you can see, like this one forms a bone whip, regrows his bone whip, regrows his regrows his bone whip quickly. It's hard. And then this one as well. Yeah, when he takes the dead bones. Anyway, so he gets it a lot. So every time he regrows it, he's going to gain 10% attack and 20% defense, can stack 6 times. With skill ups, it goes to level 20. It's 20% attack and 40% defense, stacking 6 times, which is a lot. That's what's that? 120 and 240 being attack and defense. That's not too bad. And then after forming his bone whip a total of 3 times, he gets 35 life leech points and is immune to control abilities until the end of the battle. So this is going to be one of those really interesting ones where I feel like he could be really good in PvP, especially with a single target nuking team where you really focus on just downing single target enemies, so he can create his bone whip out of these and do all this. But I don't know, let's go test here and have a look at it anyway. That was a lot of reading involved in his abilities. So there's his triple smack thing. There we go, he uses the bones to build his bone whip. That's his ult. Ult looks pretty cool. Can we see him do his like cage thing? Or is he just going to kill everyone? I think he just kills everyone. Wait. Okay, let's do the ult. Let's see them run in. I'm trying to see how far they have to move. I'm not sure how far they're going to have to move. Anyway, we don't get to see the cage because he's killing things too quick, but I do have him in the labyrinth, so we'll jump over there and test him there and have a look. Okay, in the labyrinth, as you can see, first one, got really lucky on this one. We'll collect him, jump in here. We'll throw him in there. I kind of don't want to use Chimera yet because I just want to see him do his thing. He's got a really small model as well. Is that just me, or does he look really tiny? Like him and Saurus seem to have got small models. I don't know if that's just me. Anyway, let's jump in. And let's see. Well, he gets banished and beat down by Mezoth, so that's actually pretty decent damage he's doing to the K-Source there though. Alright, let's just leave this. Okay. Let's leave it. Let's jump into the next one. Okay, there's a Taline. He's gonna get knocked back by that. Let's put this here. Let's just have a look. I'm gonna put it on 1 times speed. Sorry for those that don't want to see it on 1 times speed. What's he doing? So there's his triple whip to those guys. They all get their health reduced. Okay, there's the bone, and there's the knockback. There's the bone prism with the knockback. So now he's got no thing, but then he grows it to go ahead and do the smacks. Okay, I can get around that. I can get around that. Okay, he's going to be really interesting. Put it back on ×2. I just wanted to see how his bone whip grew back and stuff like that. But it looks like he uses it, smashes it, We'll leave it on 2 times speed. Everyone's got knockbacks, rip. Let's do that. Okay, we're just going to put the bones out. Wow, it did some decent damage. I mean, it seems to be decent. You know what? Just because, why not? Let's see if we can do one summon and actually pull him. We're normally lucky with these things. Rip. I had to test it because I'd rather try him in campaign. Actually, wait. How many more do we need? We need 6 more summons to get it. Okay, we're gonna do this. We're gonna do the 6 summons, and then we're gonna do a Graveborn card to see if we can get him. Because I just feel like testing things in campaign is more relative. Ooh. Oh, we need to put him on the wish list. Big rips. Doesn't matter. We didn't get a Graveborn. You can go off, you can go there. I always forget to do that on this server. That's okay. Let's do this quickly. Do this quickly. And one more. Then we go Graveborn. Come on. Surely we get the new guy. Damn it. Okay, that was a bit of fun. Let's go back here. Let's test him some more. I had to do it. I couldn't not. Okay, we don't want to go the Extraordinary. Let's go him. Let's see what happens. We're going to just put a shield on because we need a shield. We're getting banished. We're getting banished. Let's just kill things. So I'm not too sure. Let me know what you guys think. I'm not too sure on this guy. I feel like could be decent. It just depends how well he scales, how long battles go. I feel like he could do pretty decently in PvP. I feel like he could do decent in campaign. But it's just a matter of ramping up that damage. It's kind of like something like, well, it's nice how he does have the attack and defense buff on the signature item. But it's kind of like he really needs, if he needs that attack and defense buff to be effective, then he might be getting deleted too quick. I don't know. Let's go back. Let's just double check this. I want to just have a look at him. Yeah, I'm not sure if he's going to be tanky enough straight off the bat. But we'll have to wait and see. We'll have to wait and see. Let me know what you guys think. Like he's sort of like, normally with new heroes you're like, that's good or that's meh, but he's like sort of, he's just, I don't know. I'm unsure. I'm just unsure on him. I like all the synergies. I just don't know if it's going to take too long to ramp all of his stuff up. So let's just use him again. We'll use only him. This lineup should be fine. Okay. Take it off there. Just see. Okay, he's getting absolutely cleaned up. I still like Saurus more. I think I like Saurus more. But yeah, I don't... But let's just put it on auto and get some stuff done. I mean, it does seem to be nice with that extra 25% damage on the... You know what? Maybe he will be really good because the 25% damage straight up with the heal isn't too bad. I'm very undecided on this guy. I'm very undecided. He's the kind of guy I'd have to pull on one of my accounts where I know where I'm at and then sort of push it from there and see how we go. We'll do this boss stage and then we'll cut it. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Okay, up against the Aioli. Let's put that on. Because let's look at his triple whip. If he ever does it. Like, it does some really decent damage towards the end of it. Let's put another shield on. Actually, let's restart. I just want to see his triple whip thing. Let's put him there for it. So here we go. Like, see how it does that big chunk at the end? That's that 25% that he steals. Like, it's pretty good straight up burst damage, is the way I see that. Like, once he does his triple whip, it's really nice burst damage with the heal block. I think it might be good. I think it might be good. It's going to come down to more testing. I don't know how many more times I can say that. Unsure. Let me know what you guys think. But that is going to be it for this one, guys. We will be back with another video when that event does drop. I'll probably be a couple hours late on it because I'll be working when it does drop. But that's the new hero. That's all the other little changes. Progress packs are going to be nice. Get your wallets ready. But that is going to be it for this one, guys. Thanks for watching. Hope you have an awesome day, and I look forward to seeing the next one. Cheers.